back to my channel. I am Tania Dee, nutritionist. I help women over 40 thrive. I get a lot of questions. People always ask me, what do you eat in a day, Tania? I really want to know. So I put this video together for you so that you can maybe learn something, maybe get a couple new recipes. If you are over 40, you're going through perimenopause, menopause, maybe you're experiencing some hot flashes, night sweats, you want some more information on how to beat these symptoms, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and drop a comment below and just say hi. So let's get to it. All right, so in the morning, I do fast. So I usually break my fast around 10:30, 11, depending when I finish my meal. So in the morning, I have my keto cream. So keto cream has 4 types of collagen in it. It also has some DNA cellular repair enhancements in here as well. So it goes in and repairs your DNA at the cellular level, which I really, really love. And it's also really great for brain health, cognitive health, and it doesn't break your fast. So it actually enhances your fast if you're doing any fasting, okay? So I'll put a link to this in the comments or in the show notes, and you can take a look at it if you'd like. So I put my keto cream in there, and then you can do this with coffee if you like. I'm not a huge coffee drinker. I was never a really huge coffee drinker, and it affects the hormones. So if you're going to be drinking coffee, try to cut back as much as you can, because it can interrupt and disturb hormones. Then I'm just gonna add some turmeric to this, and then I have some cinnamon, and I'll probably add that as well. I usually add tea bags to my mixture as well. So I'll do warmed up almond milk or macadamia nut milk in here with my keto cream, my turmeric, some cinnamon, and then also adding in the tea bags. So I'm going to add ginger aid to my cup, as well as some licorice root. Licorice is really good for adrenal support. So I'm feeling a little bit sluggish, a little bit edgy the past couple of days, so I'm going to add some of this so it will help support my adrenal glands. I'm thinking I need some adrenal support, and this is really great for digestion. So I'm going to put that in there, and that'll set me up for the morning. All right, so I'm just about to make my breakfast. So I've got 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. I like to soak all of this overnight as opposed to cook anything, because I think it's good to have some raw goodness in our diet. All right, and then I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of flax, that's ground flax, and then I'm going to add in some of my favorite protein powder, because I like to add a little bit more protein to this dish. So I'm going to add 1 of those. This is chocolate flavor, which I absolutely love. And then I'm going to add a few seeds. So I'm going to add some sunflower seeds, and I'm going to add some pumpkin seeds as well. You can do a ½ tablespoon if you'd like, which is good. I'm going to top it off with some almonds. You can use other nuts as well, like if you have hazelnuts around, maybe some walnuts are really good. Cashews are really good, but this is just what I had on hand. Okay, and then I'm going to add in the milk in here. So any nut milk will do, coconut milk, almond milk, macadamia nut milk, whatever you prefer. And then I'm going to just cover this, put a lid on it, and put it in the fridge. And tomorrow morning, it's going to be all ready for me to eat. All right, so here is my finished breakfast. So I have the chia seeds in here, which are amazing source of fat. It's also really a lot better than oatmeal if you're gonna want something like this type of cereal in the morning, because it's all natural, it's fats, there's low carbohydrates, so you're not going to spike your blood sugar levels, which we want to avoid doing when we are having hormonal issues. So this is a really great breakfast for breaking your fast. You can have it first thing in the morning if you're not fasting or anything like that. It's just all around solid breakfast with a lot of good sources of fats in it, and it'll set you up for a great morning to feel full and satisfied until your lunch. So I'm breaking my fast a little late right now. Well, it's 10:30. So, but this is going to be a part of my lunch, my whole meal plan. So this is what I'm going to have right now, and then in a few more hours, then I'll have my my other meal that you'll see soon. All right, so today this will be part of my lunch. I'm going to have this protein shake right here. It has 3 cups of vegetables in it, green leafy vegetables. It has 20 grams of protein just from the protein powder alone, which has a lot of essential nutrients in it, which I absolutely love. It has a serving or 2 of fruit as well, maybe 1.5 cups of fruit. And I always love berries because they're low on the glycemic index. They don't raise blood sugar levels, and I love to keep my blood sugar levels as stable as possible. Really helps with keeping the belly fat at bay. Really helps with becoming less prone to getting type 2 diabetes, becoming insulin resistant, that type of thing. So I pretty much always stick with berries in my smoothies. I do once in a while shake it up and add some pineapple or something, but for the most part I stick to pretty low glycemic drink, I guess you could say, smoothie. And then if I'm really hungry after this, then I just might grab some vegetables and hummus. I might grab maybe some tortilla chips. I do organic corn to tortilla chips with maybe some vegetables. I'll see how I feel. I had a really big breakfast late, which was a chia seed pudding that I had, which was amazing, and I'll see how I feel. So I always use almond milk. Use macadamia nut milk as well. You can use coconut milk, whatever you'd like. And then I always use some berries. So I've got raspberries here and I have some blueberries. So those are going to go into my smoothie. And I like to get these. These are really great. They're really convenient. All I have to do is just put them in some water, wash them up, and pop them inside of my container here. So I've washed them, strained them out, and I'll put them. And then I'm gonna add 1 scoop of my favorite protein powder right here. Also add creatine to my protein shake. I use creatine to help with methylation, which helps with detoxification. All right, so I finished my smoothie and I'm still feeling like I need a little something. So I think I'm gonna have some corn tortilla chips. So like I said, again, I use organic only, and then I have some salsa here that I'm gonna dig into. I might add some guacamole to this as well, just a little bit for a little bit extra fat. And then I think I'm good probably until dinner time. So I'll probably eat dinner maybe around 5 or 6 o'clock. Oh, and every day I always have some dark chocolate. All right, so these little things right here are dark chocolate clusters. It has pumpkin seeds in there, I think pecans, and there's some coconut in here as well. So what I do is I add some organic almond butter to these and make them little fat bombs. So I'm getting some extra fats in my almond butter, and I've got fats in there because it's covered by the well, it's covered with the almonds and things like that. And then it also has the chocolate in there, the dark chocolate, which is great antioxidant. All right, so I have a piece of chocolate every single day, and I have it with my main meal at lunchtime, because that way you're getting protein. You're having your protein. So I had the smoothie, which had a lot of protein in it, so it won't spike my blood sugar levels. So this is the key. You want to eat your dessert in the middle of the day, and then you have time to burn it off. So here's my little fat bomb. I'm going to enjoy. So good. You gotta try it, guys. All right, so mid-afternoon, I like to sit down with a cup of tea if I have some time. I try to make time, I try to carve out time, because I think it's really important to have a little downtime, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes in the afternoon, just to take a deep breath and get back to our center again, because the day can run away with us. And with my kids going to be arriving home shortly, that's another marathon that I'm gonna have to run really soon. So I like to sit down with my favorite blend. So I'll do different tea bags. I'm doing a daily detox here just with some filtered water, and this helps to clear out my system. I ate probably about 2 hours ago. So this is, I'll start drinking again. I'm going to start hydrating my body again. So I try not to drink with my meals because that will dilute digestive enzymes. So I try to drink in between my meals. Either 30 minutes before my meal, I will drink a couple liters, or I start drinking 2 hours after I've finished a meal. And I usually stick to teas, and I stick to water. I'll also do my electrolytes, which I really, really love, which helps to rebalance the body, put some minerals back in the body, and just to help balance everything out. So I'll sit here, maybe do a few deep breaths, maybe get my journal out for a couple minutes, and maybe just get mindful again. And all right, so on to the dinner. So I'm going to make a butternut squash soup. So I'm in the process of peeling this butternut squash, and I'm going to cut it into cubes. I've got some zucchini here. I've got some carrots here. I have some onion. I'm going to add some garlic, and I have some cauliflower. And I think I'm also going to add this sweet potato to it as well. Okay, so I like to saute all of the vegetables in some butter before I add in the liquid. It just gives it a really nice caramelized flavor. So I added some butter, added my onions and garlic, sauteed those until they were clear, and then I added all of my vegetables. So I'm gonna let this saute for about 5 minutes. All right, so I'm going to be making some fish tonight. I'm going to lightly bread it in some gluten-free flour. We're just gonna dump it into the eggs, put it in there, and then it's gonna go in here. All right, so there is my fish. It's all done. I am going to put it in the pan now. So I just turn this after maybe like 30 seconds because I don't really want to cook it completely on the stove. I'm just actually just browning it because this falls apart. This is like, I think this is sole or haddock. So this is gonna fall apart if I continue to cook it here. So I'm gonna take it out quickly and put it in another container and pop it in the oven for about 15 minutes at 400. I gotta squeeze some lemon. All right, so here's my finished soup. I'm going to start with this, and I might just put in a few nuts and seeds as well on top. So I might maybe do some sunflower seeds or some sesame seeds. I also love sprouts, so I might do that on top of there. And then I have my finished fish here, and I have a side of broccoli as well. So this here is enough carbohydrate, so I don't really need to add any rice. I'm good with this bowl of soup. I'm gonna get pretty full with that. And then I have my protein here, and then I have some more vegetables. So I could put another side salad here if I wanted to, but I feel like there's quite a few vegetables in here, so I should be okay. So that is my dinner for today. So that's pretty much what I ate that day. So every day is going to be different. Sometimes I have chicken, sometimes I have salmon, sometimes I have other things. But I stay pretty consistent with the amount of protein that I eat, the amounts of fats that I eat, as well as vegetables, carbohydrates. Now, that being said, some days I need more of certain things than others. So if I'm hitting my cycle, you know, it's that time of the month, then I might need to increase that amount. Might be a little bit more hungry, so I'll tend to aim for eating more fats. And making sure that I'm getting the right amount of iron as well is going to be really important. So I try to eat some organic grass-fed beef around that time as well to make sure I'm getting enough iron. I do take an iron supplement. Not everybody needs one. So if you're feeling sluggish, low energy around your cycle or just in general, then go and get your ferritin numbers done, your blood work done. Women should be at 100 for their ferritin level. So I know that labs around here where I am in Ontario, I can actually go in and check my labs by myself through Life Labs, and I can just log in and see what my numbers are, just so I can keep track of that. All right, so another thing that is really, really important is to make sure that you're supplementing your diet. Every body is going to be different, but there are some definite rules to live by when it comes to supplements. The reason why we need supplements is because, well, our soils are not what they used to be. Even if you're eating organic food, it is not enough nutrients in our food to support all of the toxins that are coming in at a large amount that they never used to, like 100 years ago, 150 years ago, what our grandparents used to eat. is way more dense in nutrients than what we eat today. So making sure that we are eating a good source of antioxidant rich foods, and also getting that through our supplements. So a multivitamin is non-negotiable. You should be having a multivitamin every single day, and making sure that is broad spectrum. And it's also really helpful if you can split it up between 2 meals. So having some supplements that you can have, like one at breakfast, one at lunch, or one at dinner, or one at breakfast and one at dinner, so that you have nutrients throughout the day, because your body needs nutrients at different times of the day. So really, really important to be keeping that in mind. We want to be taking a magnesium supplement as well, because most people are deficient in magnesium. Really, really important for the nervous system, really, really important for the brain. All functions in the body, you need magnesium, and we cannot make this in our body. So we need to supply it through our diet. So making sure that we're taking some sort of magnesium supplement. Magnesium citrate is really, really great. If you're also having some digestive issues, maybe you're not going to the bathroom, you're constipated, magnesium citrate is going to be really great. You can take it at night before you go to bed. It will help you have a good night's sleep, okay? Another one that's really important is vitamin D3, really important to be supplementing. When it comes to dosages, so everybody's going to be different. I cannot give dosages on here, but the recommended daily allowance is not enough. It's not sufficient. So if you want some more information, you want to get some ideas of what should be the right amount, you can let me know, drop it down in the comments. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Other ones that are really important, I take zinc on a regular basis as well, vitamin C. I also take NAC, N-acetylcysteine, which is really, really great for liver support. Again, dosages are going to be different, so I cannot offer dosages on here. I would be doing you a disservice, okay? Another one that I have, so collagen, I started adding into my program about 3.5 years ago. 4 years ago. It is a non-negotiable for me in my program, because it's really, really helped my gut heal. The amazing amount of collagen that is in here, and not just the amount, but the effectiveness of the collagen is going to be really, really important. If you go out and get a powdered collagen, it's not going to do the same thing as what this does. Okay, so this is collagen, special collagen, type 2 collagen, HA matrix, hyaluronic acid is also in here, as well as chondroitin sulfate, which is really, really important to have all of those 3 things together in order to get a great result for anti-aging, for gut health, for joint health, for skin, hair, and nails. If you want to get a hold of this, you can let me know, drop it down in the comments, or I'll also drop a link. My favorite flavor is lemon. I also love chocolate. Mango is really awesome as well. Depends on what you like. But I will drop a couple links down below and you can get a hold of this. I'll also drop my favorite fish oil down in the show notes, my favorite vitamin D brand as well, and a multivitamin for you. So those are the non-negotiables. There's other things that you add, throughout life, that sometimes you run across health issues. You need to add in certain supplements to get you through that health crisis, which does happen, like detoxification support. Maybe you've run into Lyme disease or some other health issue or pathogen you need to detox out. There's different protocols for different things. So that is it for the day. So that is the end of this What I Eat in a Day. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know, drop down in the comments, and I'll see you later. Bye.